my channel. My name is Sabrina. I'm so excited to have you here. Today I'm going to be the end of the year book tag. So we are getting close to the end of the year, which kind of stresses me out, but it's totally fine. Christmas time is a time that I really love, but also a time that stresses me out because you have to buy gifts, and I'm one of those people that feel like I have to give a gift to show you my love, and that's not true. So Christmas time is really stressful because for me it's the time of year where you think you have to give everybody a gift, and in order to show your love for people you have to buy them gifts, which obviously is not true. Spending time with people is the biggest gift you can give to people, but I don't know, Christmas time is really stressful for me, but it's also a time that I really love, so stress me out. But besides that, I wanted to do this book tag to kind of show you where I am with my reading and kind of what goals I have for the rest of the year. This tag was originally created by Ariel Bissit, so I will definitely link her channel down below, and one of my really good friends, Nicole, just put this video up as well, so make sure you go down below and click on her video because she is so awesome. So without further ado, let's just get straight into this video. So the first book is, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? So I'm not a start a book and put it down type of person. So if I start a book and I get at least halfway through, I need to finish it. I will not DNF it. So fortunately, there are no books that I've started that I need to finish this year, but there are a couple books that I want to get to this year. So let me just show you one book that I do want to get to. So that book is going to be A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. So I read A Court of Thorns and Roses and I did a reading vlog on it, and I will link that above. But I don't know. I haven't got to this one yet. I don't know if it's how big it is or how people say the story gets worse in the second one. That kind of stresses me out. And also people are like, oh, well, you're no longer going to be Team Tamlin when you read this book. Kiss my butt, dude. I love Team Tamlin. I am Team Tamlin. That's all I'm saying. So I really need to get to this book by the end of the year. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll find out. Number 2 is, do you have any books that transition to you into the new year? So I personally don't, but I do have a habit of reading a lot of Christmas books through December. So I guess that's my transition. I don't really know. If you think that's my transition, let a girl know. Because honestly, once December comes, I'm just reading Christmas romance, Christmas feel-good stories. I need to order my Christmas books for this year. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. So next I have, is there a book that you are still waiting for as a new release this year? Mine is A Curse of Roses by Diana P. I'm not going to pronounce her last name because I will ruin it and that will stress me out. So this book is about a girl who has a power to turn everything she touches into flowers. So that's stressful, and she's like on the verge of starving, but she's trying to figure out how can she use her power for good and help people, or learn how to turn it into food versus flowers. So this sounds really good. I like the magic system they got going on, so we'll see. It comes out December 1st. I don't know when this video is going to go up, so I don't know, but I'm really hoping I'm going to be able to read it by the end of the year, or at least get to it in December, but we'll find out. I'm excited for it. I don't know. Next is 3 books you want to read by the end of the year. So, of course, my first one is going to be The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. So I was super excited about this book when it came out. I was like, oh my god, Victoria Schwab has a new book. I actually really liked her middle grades. I'm a middle grade reader a lot. I really like middle grades, and they were so good, so I was like, okay, let's give her adult book a try. But I have not. I don't know why, but the text in this book is so close together, and it honestly stresses me out a little bit because I like my text to be kind of stretched out. This isn't. Why does that stress me out? I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of text in this book. I don't know why that stresses me out. But I really want to get to this book because I've heard everybody either rant and rave about it or they hate it. So we'll see if I like it. I don't know. Number 2 is The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. So this book is about a girl who suddenly inherits this random dude's estate and all his money, and she has to move into this big house with his family and fight for the money. So that's obviously something that sounded really good. My fiance actually got me this for Sweetest Day, and I have not gotten around to it. So we'll see how I feel about it because I'm super excited to read it, and it just sounds really good. And finally, I have Star Daughter by Shativa Takar. I have been waiting for this book. Listen, I have to read it first of all because I got a copy in Fairy Loot and a copy in Owl Crate in the same month. 2 different editions. This is the Fairy Loot edition. And I'm really excited to read it. I really like anything set in space, really. I don't know why. I don't know. I think space books are really good. Oh, I didn't realize this had, oh, hello. When I opened this, I never realized it had, ooh, I never realized this had like art inside of it. How pretty is that? Okay, Fairy Loot. I was so mad at Fairy Loot for like 3 books in a row. They didn't like put pictures in the dust covers. besides the point. First world problems. But yeah, I really want to get to this before the end of the year, so we'll find out if I do. Because I don't know. Next is a book that could shock you to become your favorite book of 2020. So right now my favorite book of 2020 is A Sorcery of Thorns and Roses by Margaret Rogerson. I loved that book, honestly. I have no complaints about it. Nathaniel Thorne is my book boyfriend. I don't know what you feel about it, but he is. But a book that I'm hoping will surprise me is Bunny by Mona Awad. So I've heard really good things about this book. A lot of my friends here on BookTube have ranted and raved about it. And honestly, same, and I haven't even read it. But I'm really hoping that I'm gonna like it as much as a lot of my friends have liked it because of girls that call themselves bunnies. I don't know much about it, but I'm really hoping that I'll like it as much as my friends did because it sounds freaking fantastic. And then I also have an option is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. So as you guys know, I'm on this kind of Harry Potter reading journey. I have read the first 4 books, so now I'm on the 5th. I have 3 left. What? I don't know how sad I'm gonna be, but you know what I've heard? Side note, that Quidditch is a lot bigger of a part in the books as in the movies. What? So me and my fiance are getting married in October, and we are going on our honeymoon in December. So we're going to Universal, and I am going to get myself a replica Harry Potter robe, and I'm gonna wear it around my house and scream Luminos as I'm turning on lights through my house, because that's who I am as a person. I don't know. But I'm really excited to be able to finally read this. I know I'm gonna love it. I loved the first 3, honestly had no complaints. I really wanted to get the illustrated version of the Sorcerer's Stone that just came out. It's so beautiful, but I have not yet. And my goal for the new year and for my birthday is to be able to get the Slytherin editions because they are so beautiful. And I'm a Slytherin. I took the test. I don't know how I'm a Slytherin. I work with this guy and he's like, there's just no way you're a Slytherin. You're a Hufflepuff. And I'm like, I don't know either, dude. But I actually took the test, and I seen this thing on Twitter that was like, I'm not a Slytherin because I'm ambitious or coming. I'm literally a Slytherin because I'm a really big biatch. And hit it on the nail, honey. But yes, I'm really hoping this will be one of my favorite books as well. We'll see. I'm really liking Harry Potter, but none of them have became my favorite book of 2020, so we'll see. And finally, the last question is, have you started your reading goals for 2021? I have not started any of my reading goals. I think I'm just focusing on hitting my goal this year because I'm still behind. I'm about 15 books behind, which is stressful because I have a month and a half to read 15 books. What? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna end up reading a bunch of short stories and manga, and hopefully next year I didn't really start reading this year until April because I was in a reading slump. Everything was happening. I was just not having a great time. But I'm hoping this year I'll be able to read 125 books. That is my goal. We'll see. I'm gonna just be reading and reading and reading. That's definitely something I love to do. I'm so excited to be able to get to a lot of the books that I have on my shelf because a lot of them are unread. And I'm just hoping for the best, y'all. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a super big thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below and tell me if you've read any of these books or some of the answers to these questions. I would really love to see them. Everybody that I tag would be down in the description below, and I'm tagging all of you as well, just so you know. Make sure you give this video a super big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I really love to see new faces in my comment section, so make sure you comment something down below. If you subscribe, I would love to see them, and make sure you hit that little bell notification to get notified every time I upload and be able to hang out with me while we premiere my videos at 2 p.m. Eastern time. As usual, I hope you guys are having a super great day, a super great year, and a super great life, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!